Hi everyone, I'm Johnny.
And I'm Lisa.
Welcome to the Beagles Workshop, where our desire is to bring God glory in everything that we do.
Today in the Beagles Workshop, we're going to be using a live edge cedar board and we're going to be making a wall plaque. We will join two pieces together using pocket holes. You can see here that once Johnny had that board cut in half, he made a makeshift sled and attached our cedar board to that sled using two-sided tape. On our saw stop table saw, you can see here that he ran that board down so that it would be ready for joining. And once we had both of those pieces ready to be joined together, we moved over and decided exactly how long we wanted our piece to be for this project. And we went to the miter saw. You can see here that Johnny is squaring up the edges of those cedar boards as well as cutting them to the length of 12 inches each. Once he had that done, we were able to move back over to our work table and it was time to join our pieces together using our pocket hole jig. You can see here that Johnny is working with setting up the pocket hole jig and he is going to be moving that down to a 5/8 thickness for this particular project. He's getting the drill bit in place that he'll be using to drill out those holes in the cedar board. And once we were ready, he clamped the workpiece into the pocket hole jig and he made 3 holes there in that cedar board. Each time he moved the board, he just reclamped it into place and then he inserted the drill bit in. Once we had all 3 of those pocket holes drilled in, we were ready to use our wood glue and attach these 2 pieces together using wood glue. Then Johnny also inserted the screws into those pocket holes that we had just drilled out. We clamped that up and we let it sit and dry until we knew that our piece was ready to move over to the sander. You can see here that Johnny used the orbital sander to sand this cedar wood down, as well as he did a lot of hand sanding with the grain to get it to a smooth surface. We then went over to our Vivor laser. It's a 10-watt diode laser, and we're going to be printing, lasering on our piece the words "Rooted in Christ" with a tree with a Bible reference from Jeremiah. This particular project, we set our Lightburn software to do what we call a multi-layered look. And so you can see here as the tree is being printed what that looks like. And so it not only fills the workpiece, but it also does like an outline on it as well. So you can see here the laser is finishing up and we moved over to add our back bracket to our workpiece. And then Johnny used a clear lacquer to spray it down, letting it dry between coats, but doing several coats. Once that was finished, our workpiece was completely done and ready to hang on the wall. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe to the Beagles Workshop.